Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, boys and girls? It's David here, and today I'm going to be starting the Dark Souls Let's Play, which I know a couple people have been looking forward to. So, let's get this kicking in 3, 2, 1, go! And I'm going to start a new game. I have messed around for a while, and I have made several attempts at Let's Plays, but the recording has failed. So, I'm going to make my character's name real quick, and that is going to be a homage, whatever you want to call it, to one of my favorite names that I've actually gone by, and that's that. It's actually a reminiscent of one my old channel, or one of them anyway. And let's pick a class. Now the usual ensemble of stuff is basically the same. You know, you just start out with different stats and weapons. I picked the Pyromancer because I start up at level 1 and I want to mold that character as much as humanly possible from the get-go. You also get a random gift that you can take with you. Now, I'm going to pick the Master Key so I can unlock some things earlier on. And, I'm going to make my Pyromancer guy just slim. I'm going to go into the Customize menu here. Just to... Oh, wait. There we go. Customize menu to, try and kit out this character as much as I want. So, where is... Okay, I'll start with the Far East Traveler. Make him old. Make him older, and let's give him some hair. Let's make him look like Leon a bit. I don't like that, actually. Let's go with the wild, so I look like an old man. Oh, I do like the Leon haircut, though. Let's make him an old man. Make him strong. Make the features... Actually, no. Let's go with the Leon one. Yeah, let's go with Leon. Let's be the generic asshole. I'm not saying Leon is a generic asshole. It's just that's what I think most characters will look like in their game. Screw it, let's go with wild. Fuck it, back to Leon. Alright, that's what we're doing. Now you can customize further, but I don't want to do that. So yeah, let's back out of that menu. Now you notice in the middle screen, obviously on the right of my character, in the middle screen you'll see the available items to me. If you look in the middle, you can see I have the Master Key. Now if I change this to say the Tiny Beings ring, you can see now that the Master Ring is not there and the Tiny Being ring is actually in the ring slot. Now, the Tiny Being's ring is actually false in what it says. It says HP recovers slowly when equipped. That's bullshit. In fact, it just gives you 5% more health. Some people go for the pendant, and I have no idea what it's for, but I'm going to go with the Master Ring. I think all of these can actually be given to you or found during the game. So that's that. A couple stats have changed, but I'll go over that when we actually see them. However, there is a pretty damn good cutscene. It's not very long, and I'm going to talk over it. Not really, but I'll be quiet right now, and I'll think of some other interesting things to say. See you on the other side. That sounds so weird. I'll shut up now.
But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came.
Naked man of the apocalypse.
Lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalin and her daughters of Chaos.
The daughters of chaos shall fall before the Imperium.
The Lord of Sunlight and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons.
I am Zeus!
Mighty bows,
A very nice cutscene.
their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Caesar betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
I don't understand that. You'd go against your brethren just to see the end of yourself? Sounds a bit like a Wesker guy to me, but that's that.
Thus began the Age of Fire.
And the Emperor.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Don't worry if you have no idea. I still don't, except I've played this first part for about 5 times now. And that is because 4 of them, or 3 of them actually, were attempts at Let's Plays that either didn't work out because I got lost, or I wasn't entertaining as much and I was concentrating like hell. Now, the idea of a Let's Play is for you to see the game. Now, if I'm running around not knowing what I'm doing, that's bad. Also, if I am running around not being entertaining, that is also bad. I think you would all pretty much agree with that statement. I mean, that's what makes it. Okay, you do agree with me, game.
Brands the undead.
I think the dark sign's in the eyes. I'm pretty sure about that.
The undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Emperor, guide me out of this cell. I have played Warhammer games, if you didn't know what I'm talking about with the Emperor.
Is your fate.
Bullshit. Am I that rat? Of course not. I'm the hooded man. I'm the flower, staring at the floor quite vividly, actually. Why did I get drunk last night? Why am I in here? I am old. I was once wise and powerful. And now there's a random man who's fallen to the floor in front of me. Good day to you, sir. My name is Mr. Katz, and today I'm going to be escaping out of this jail cell with a conveniently placed body you have put in front of me. If you consider that a spoiler, well, you're not going to like this. I don't spoil stuff, but he drops a key for us to take. I have done this scene, as I said, 5 times, and watch this pot crumble before my feet. Alright, here we go. But the main idea is this first part is to simply get out of the jail. Now, you can read the messages and stuff like in the old games, but I already know what I'm doing, and I'm not going to bother attacking that poor man. That is one ugly motherfucker, though, but, you know, it's a standard controls as in Demon Souls, but I can briefly explain what, you know, what's changed from the first game. A couple of the stats do more or less things. So, for example, magic and intelligence are now pretty much the same thing. Attunement, whatever you want to call it. That increases the amount of slots free. You can also cast miracles and spells at the same time. That's just a few ways. Now, these bonfires are... You may think, what the hell is this? Well, you rest at a bonfire, and you get all your magic back. And also, when you do that, you will, you know, you will go to the when you die, you will go to the last bonfire that you had. And I'll explain this in a minute. That but first we have to travel a bit first. We just run into here really, and nothing really interesting happens other than, you know, that guy jumping down and trying to kill you. So we run in here and we are fine. You can't get me now, you son of a bitch. Now, but you can get things called flasks. Let me light this bonfire. You get things called flasks, which are basically healing items, and you have a limited amount. So, to my knowledge, you do not have grass anymore, so you can't replay old areas. You get the shield. You cannot replay old areas, and you know, basically get grass from weaker enemies that are like definitely weaker than you. You know, and get stuff that way. Here's my hand axe. Yeah, I think he disappears regardless, so I'm gonna switch out my straight sword for the hand axe. Everyone has to do this, so don't worry about it. What was I talking about? And at bonfires, you also refill your flasks at bonfires. But you may think, well, what's the point? That's easy mode. Backstabber still heals, so don't worry. Well, that's easy mode. Well, when you activate a bonfire, all enemies respawn other than bosses, I believe. At least that's what it is, or at least in my opinion. I played the game. That's what I think it is anyway. So let's run down here. So these beginning areas are going to be going by really quick. However, if you've not played this game and you obviously haven't watched this, of course you've watched this, so you know vaguely what to do. I don't have the game guide yet either, so anyone wondering why I'm doing X, Y, and Z? God damn it, it still hit me. Stupid rolling rotunda cannonballs. But anyway, we're supposed to talk to this knight. I'm going to skip through this because it's one of them conversations where it's pointless, and he's just basically saying, you are not hollow, continue my quest because I am dying. A hollow is basically an undead person, which you have here. I'll explain all that later. Too far we're in the zone of, that guy just killed himself because he didn't want to go undead. And, well, technically we are undead, but go rabid. Now, in the old game, I think it was, if you died and you didn't have any souls for a long period of time, you would go insane. That's kind of like the similar way, except you now have humanity, which is gauged in the top right. Apparently, if you're undead or hollow for a period of time, you will go insane and become a rabid, like, zombie type of thing, but we're not doing that. This game is also a bit more, how can I say, a bit more open world rather than Demon Souls was. Let me equip this. This is how I cast spells. I'm going to put that on the left hand because I like to have a weapon at all times. Hello, zombie scum. Also, you'll notice I have a number above my fireball skill. There's no longer mana that regenerates. No, you have a set number of times you can use a skill. But on the plus side to this, or, you know, so it kind of increases the difficulty, so you can't just spam magic again, you know, get in mana potions from weaker enemies. You know, enemies that drop and make you overpowered as shit. You have a limited amount of uses. Well, simply to replenish that, you guessed it, you go back to a bonfire, and also at a bonfire you can use humanity to kindle a, oh hello, standard Demon Souls trick, run behind and beat the shit out of whatever's killing you, as long as, you know, you hit the damn thing. You know, I'm going to show you some fight. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to die. That is terrible, and I might die right here. I suck, and that is terribly bad. Let me drink this. Nearly died in the first level. Yeah, humanity. When you have humanity, you will know what I'm talking about. When you have humanity, you can use it at a bonfire, and you will become human again. You will increase your drop rates as human, as well as the more humanity you will have. Now, I'm not going to make the same mistake I made in that little video before. I'm going to jump down and beat the shit out of the Asylum Demon. Now, what am I going to do? He's like the Vanguard boss within the first tutorial in the first game, except he has an obvious weakness. He has a massive ass, and you are supposed to destroy this thing like you wanted to destroy Miranda's ass in Mass Effect 2. Oh, was that only me? Okay. But there we go. Asylum Demon gone. Very easy to take care of if you don't stand around at the top so he beats the shit out of you. Alright. And, yeah, let's keep going. Humanity, the more humanity you have, the increased drop rates. You have an increased drop rates, and the drop rates aren't ridiculous like in Demon Souls, so you will pick up stuff. You can even get humanity from some monsters like poison rats and all that spiel. Now, don't you know, you gotta factor in mind, why do I know all this? Well, one, I've played this part about 5 times, like I've said, and 2, I've played this part 5 times for a long time. Ever since the game came out, as I said, I wanted to record and tell you, give you information and all that spiel, but I couldn't do it before. However, as soon as I get to about an hour into this session, I don't want to swing! About an hour into this session, I will be fucked! I will not know jack shit. So I'm just giving you fair warning. About an hour in, this is not going to be blind. After that, I am going to be blind.